They're pulled out of war-torn countries, not really ready to make a trip to America. Now local groups are coming together trying to make the transition possible for hundreds of displaced people. Blackhawk Community College started a program 4 years ago to teach refugees English. The opportunity to learn to read and write English for free is a dream come true, especially when some of them weren't sure they would make it out of their own country alive.
Some are old, some are new. My country, Africa, when I born, is a lot of trouble, people fighting, soldiers kill people for no reason.
Vicky Bernadette fled her home in the Congo 5 years ago. She landed in the Quad Cities, knowing nothing about the world around her. But she knew she had to try and make the most of her new life.
Oh, it's important for me to know how to read this, because when you live in this country, when you go to where you want to see your data, they want to give you paper to fill out. If you don't know how to write, to write and reading, you can't do nothing.
So Vicky comes here to the Church of Peace basement every day, learning to read
And some are blue.
and write.
We realized there were a lot of refugees coming to the community and they didn't have any English skills.
Lisa Vianney has been teaching here for 3 years, teaching adults how to do simple things like write their own names to bigger skills that are needed for everyday life.
On a daily basis, we're asked, "Hey Lisa, I just got in a car accident. I don't know what to do." Or they'll bring you a bill from the phone company, or they need to go to the doctor, they don't know what to do, they can't call and make their appointments.
But trying to teach people from 5 different countries speaking at least 8 different languages can be a challenge.
The challenges are on a daily basis trying to figure out sometimes what they're asking. Rarely do we get translators.
Recently, Lisa started to notice some of her students just weren't learning as well as others.
In the last few years, as they're starting to try to acquire more English skills, we just don't know if they're hearing like they should to truly get the articulation of the words.
So she asked students from Augustana's speech department to come in and give hearing tests to the students, some of them getting their hearing tested for the first time in their lives.
So when you hear something, you just raise your hand.
It's very important that the students have good hearing so that they can interact with others, so that they can work on English and language acquisition. You have to have good auditory input in order to have language acquisition.
And the results were surprising.
It seems like we're getting maybe about a third or so that truly pass.
But in the end, no matter how the students learn or what language they speak, many students are here for the same reason.
I want to take my citizenship because I want to be American. And before me to take my citizenship, I have to learn how to write and write it.
In Rock Island, Taylor Umland, KWQC TV6 News.